Ever find yourself scrolling on your phone for hours, realizing you've barely taken a breath, let alone done anything meaningful? Or maybe you've tried to start a project only to find your mind drifting seconds after you begin. I've been there, and it led me to something I call brain rot. It's not a medical diagnosis, but it captures a disturbing truth we're all facing. Brain rot is a slow decay of our mental sharpness. In today's world, the constant pings, instant notifications, and never-ending streams of content seem harmless at first. But over time, they drain our mental energy, stealing away our focus, our creativity, and our patience. This video is a deep dive into what brain rot really is, how it's affecting us, and most importantly, how we can escape it. Brain rot isn't something that just hits us one day. It creeps in, making itself known through everyday frustrations. One sign? Constant distraction. You'll be working on something, and a split second later, you're scrolling, checking messages, or watching a video. You didn't even make a conscious choice to switch tasks. It just happened. Another symptom is mental fatigue. Ever feel like your brain is worn out for no clear reason? You haven't done anything especially challenging, but you're exhausted. That's a classic sign of brain rot, and it's often because we're overloading our minds with pointless information, memes, celebrity updates, ads, and robbing our brains of meaningful rest. Lastly, brain rot shows up as apathy. Things that used to excite us now feel dull. Reading a book, engaging in a hobby, even spending time with friends. It all seems less fulfilling. The scary part? The more brain rot takes over, the harder it becomes to enjoy the real world. We're left feeling numb, detached, and stuck in a mental loop we can't escape. Sound familiar? So, why does this happen? Why are so many of us trapped in this cycle? One major reason is the way technology has rewired our brains. Think about it. Every like, comment, and notification gives us a quick hit of dopamine, a tiny rush that feels good. But it's not real satisfaction. It's a short-lived thrill. Our brains crave more and more of these dopamine hits, just like a sugar rush. And soon, simple pleasures lose their charm. Then, there's the impact of binge culture. Streaming platforms and social media apps are designed to hold our attention, feeding us one piece of content after another. We've gone from enjoying a favorite show to devouring entire seasons in a single sitting. It feels satisfying in the moment, but in reality, we're teaching our brains to seek instant rewards, making it harder to focus on anything else. Finally, there's multitasking. We often believe we're being efficient by juggling multiple things at once. But constantly switching between tasks drains mental energy faster than we think. Our brains aren't built for it. And over time, this scatterbrained approach wears down our ability to concentrate on anything for long, deepening the brain rot cycle. Escaping brain rot is challenging, but it's not impossible. It starts with a conscious decision to reclaim our mental space bit by bit. Step one is creating a content filter. This means curating what you consume, choosing content that inspires or educates rather than mindlessly entertains. Try limiting yourself to a few minutes of social media each day, and instead, fill your time with things that challenge you: podcasts, books, or creative hobbies. It sounds simple, but it shifts your mind from passive consumption to active engagement. Another powerful tool is setting boundaries with technology. For instance, turn off non-essential notifications, or even better, set aside specific times each day to check messages or social media. By controlling when and how often we let technology interrupt us, we're taking back control over our attention. Lastly, daily solitude is crucial. Find even just 5 to 10 minutes to disconnect from everything. No screens, no distractions. This can be a moment to meditate, journal, or just breathe. Solitude doesn't just clear your mind. It strengthens your ability to focus, deepens your self-awareness, and allows your brain to reset. You'll start noticing a huge difference over time, and soon, these habits become second nature. So, why go through all this effort? What's the reward? Imagine waking up and feeling genuinely clear-headed, ready to take on the day without needing that first jolt of social media. Imagine finding joy in a quiet walk or picking up an old hobby and feeling excited about it. This is the reward of overcoming brain rot. The benefits extend beyond the mind. They reach into every part of life. Improved focus means you get more done with less stress. Stronger mental clarity lets you make decisions confidently. And most of all, breaking free from brain rot allows us to reconnect with ourselves and with the real world around us. Life becomes richer, fuller, and more meaningful. So, if you're ready to make this shift, start small. Commit to one change today. Whether it's spending 5 minutes in silence, curating your content, or setting boundaries with notifications. Reclaiming your mind is a journey. But with each step, you're breaking free from the grip of brain rot and moving toward a healthier, more focused you. If any of this resonated, join me in this journey. Start with one habit, and let's take back our minds together.